Hello, good afternoon, good morning still. Almost 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. I just came from TikTok and before I was on Instagram. So I kind of changed pretty much everything today, time and everything else. So, yes, and it's supposed to be 12. I decided to do 11 o'clock, which is 10:59 a.m. California time, United States. I appreciate, okay? Sorry for the changes. I decided to change today. I don't know why, but I did. And we are here to talk about a lot of things, mainly to answer your question, address your concerns. And yes, I decided to change the time today. Well, yesterday I kind of didn't do my live presentation. I normally do it on Saturdays, around what 12 p.m. I start the live yesterday, but I didn't. So I supposed to have on a TikTok and a YouTube yesterday, but I didn't. Okay, hello Dolly. I'm in Los Angeles, California. Okay, thanks for asking. 11 a.m. Sunday in the United States, California time, because we have California time, we have Mountain time, we have uh, Midwest time, and we have Easter time. In United States, for those who doesn't know, I believe you do. We have the Pacific Coast time, and we have the Atlantic coast. We call the East Coast, West Coast, and East Coast. From the West Coast, which is here, California, uh, to the Atlantic Ocean coast, we call East Coast. It's 3 hours different. So right now it's 11:01. Okay. Hello, Dolly. I know you're from India. Good. There is a lot of people from India that follow me here on the YouTube channel, and I appreciate that. I really do. If you want, if you have the time, please subscribe on the channel, okay? And for those who doesn't know, I am on a TikTok, Carlos Todd 56, Carlos Todd 56. I'm also here on the YouTube channel. Okay, thanks for the thumbs up. A lot of people participating, I appreciate. So I'm here, COTodd, COTodd, on a YouTube channel, and I'm also on Instagram, Carlos Todd 63, Carlos Todd 63. So a lot of people who wants to contact me on a professional way, if you need like my professional assistance and stuff like that, I normally recommend them to go to Instagram, Carlos Todd 63, Carlos Todd 63, because if you subscribe there, if you send me a message, I can provide more information about the United States, about what I do here, the kind of professional and personal private support that I provide. Thank you, everybody, for participating. I appreciate it. Look, folks, I'm about 39 people there now, and I appreciate that. We went up to 40 something. It's missing the thumbs up, but that's okay. I understand. The Patriot from Brazil, thank you so much. Hey, Patriot, we do speak Português too, ok? Falamos português também se você tem alguma pergunta em português, ok? What is the difference between a Lamborghini and, oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. Oh, it scared me, man. When I heard the dead body there, I was like, what the heck? Anyway, be careful, okay, folks, when you write something there, because we want you to be part of the entire conversation. My plan is to be here on this channel until 12 p.m. Okay? I normally do my live presentation on TikTok at 12 p.m., but for whatever reason, I decide to go like one after another. I did Instagram, and then after the Instagram, I went to TikTok, and then I'm here. So I'm doing this way because yesterday I failed to do so because I normally have Saturdays and Sundays live presentation. TikTok and YouTube on the Saturdays, and Sunday I normally do Instagram and YouTube. So I do YouTube channel twice, twice. So one on a Saturday, one on a Sunday. Anyway, folks, if you have question, let me know. Do you know Neymar? No, I don't know him, but I know about him. Well, he returned. I was checking the news because this is what I do. Okay, folks, I have a TV here. I have one TV here and one TV in the back. I normally tell people what I do. I check all the messages, all the news, do that triage and select the information. Take the BS aside. If it's crappy information, I don't take it. So I kind of, do this triage, and then I'll share with you guys whatever I think it's okay. But yes, I saw that Neymar, you asking about Neymar, he's in Santos now. He's playing for Santos right now. Matter of fact, I think it was last Wednesday. There was a game between Santos and the other team that I forgot now. So Neymar played. He did play for Santos this week. All right, but I'm not a huge football soccer fan anymore. I don't. You know, it's like okay. What is your channel about? Okay, I talk about a lot of things, okay? A lot of things. And right now, I didn't have the time to talk about anything because I'm answering your question. I'm okay. Thank you, Parmar. Thank you for asking me. And today, for us, is Sunday. I'm assuming for a lot of you guys right now, it's Monday, right? For some of you guys. And I appreciate, I know it's kind of late for you guys there, but it's still here. I appreciate. Listen, okay. Okay. Alex de Souza, Roberto Carlos, Diego Riba. Well, I'm not too soccer situation. I appreciate your participation. Okay, my man. What is their name? Basuhadar, August Khan, something like that. Sorry, it's a Turkish, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm originally from Brazil, but I live in the United States for about over 3 decades. Okay, and thank you for the 3 thumbs up over there. Thank you for subscribe. Look, guys, if you got nothing else to do in your life right now, you're watching me. Why you could as well, subscribe to my channel. And remember, I am on a TikTok, Carlos Todd 56, Carlos Todd 56, and I'm also on Instagram, Carlos Todd 63. So you have 3 choices. You can subscribe here, and you can subscribe on TikTok and Instagram in case you want. How are you? Thank you for asking. I'm okay. Thanks for asking, my man. Please join me, everyone. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. Hassan, thank you. How are you? I'm okay. Thanks for asking me. My name is okay. Please give me a shout out. Okay, Ava. Okay, what is the name? Avad Adam. Thank you. Thank you. Why are you wearing your headphones? Because I'm also recording something, so I'm kind of make sure that the sound is okay. Thanks for asking. Uh, are you accepting donations right now? Well, look, to be honest, I don't do this for donations. I do this just to provide assistance and information from United States. If you have questions about politics, about the political system, about the economy, about the laws and whatever that I can answer, I will be more than glad. I do uh, have this. If you want to learn about visas, okay? Professional visas, personal visas, not tourist visa. We don't do tourist visa, but a professional one, asylum visas, investments, business. If you want to open a company, you can talk to me too. And this is the QR code. Here's my name over there. You can do the QR code, and I have my email over there. This is about visas. Now, If you have questions about my personal, private, and professional assistance, which I provide 100%, including open business and everything else, you can contact me. But I recommend you guys go to Instagram because Carlos Todd 63, Carlos Todd 63, because there you can send me message, recording message, type your message, and the first consultation evaluation of your case, it's free. 1 hour, okay? Just be patient because I have a lot of people that contact me there, so I go by the in order that I received. So the first one is good. No, I'm not an engineer. No, thank you for asking me that. Okay. Donald better or Obama. Well, let me put this way. One was bad, and the second one is horrible. So I'm not. I don't believe. I don't trust in politics or political parties. I'm not from the left, and definitely not from the right. If you know, if you got the tone, not from the left, and definitely not from the right. And I don't believe in two things. I have enough knowledge and understand to tell you this. If you examine history, thousands of years until now, I detect the two main problems of humanity. You guys want to know? There we go. One is politics. Second is religion. I have no doubt about it. What you guys are going to do with the information that I'm giving right now, it's your problem. But this is reality. Okay? Okay. So anyway, I think when it comes to politics in the United States, so you guys that ask me about that, Donald and the other guy and Obama, when it comes to politics, like I said before, one is bad. There is no good ones. And another one is horrible. And if you want to talk about Palestinian people before you starting, let me put this way. Both are bad for Palestinians, but one is worse. Got it? One is bad, one is worse. If you examine history, you're going to see one thing. All the European countries, or those countries that still have the influence of Europeans, all they do is colonize, invading and colonized. That's what they do. Do I need to go any further on this? I don't think so, right? English or Spanish? You can do Spanish. I kind of understand the Spanish. Okay, I speak Spanish too. Well, I normally tell people like this when it comes to speaking languages. Okay, I pretend that I speak English. I pretend that I speak Spanish, and I believe, not believe, I don't believe in believing, but I think that I speak Portuguese. Okay, the teachers. I don't know. You tell me. I know one thing. If you're asking about the United States, it's upside down right now. In politics, economy, international politics, domestic issues, we are absolutely misery. We are in a big mess. This is a short answer. Okay. I fell in love. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't want to talk about your love. Okay. TV, giving TV. I think we're gonna go easy on that one. All right. Just be careful. Hassan, I'm doing okay, Hassan. Thanks for asking. Uh, Power filter and arm wrestler. Okay, good for you. From India, I appreciate my man. I have a lot of people that follow me from India. It's amazing. I don't see the South Africa there now because probably it's because I changed the time and I forgot to let him know. So I normally am I'm live on a 12 p.m. I decide to come 11 a.m. So sorry guys. Where do you live? I'm in Los Angeles, California, United States of America. Okay? But I used to live in Florida. I used to live in Las Vegas. And I kind of know the United States kind of well, most of the states, in case you have any question, okay? Uh, okay, lifter, good for you. Well, as you can see, I'm not a lifter. But good for you. Be careful, okay? Be careful. Don't, This week, matter of fact, lifter, let me tell you something. I saw in the news a guy, he's a bodybuilder, okay? And the guy was super strong. He was 36 years old and he died with a massive heart attack. So just be careful, okay? 36, it was in the news this week. If you go Google and put that, I forgot his name. 36 years old, bodybuilder. The guy was super strong, died heart attack. So I know a thing or two about the heart attack without going to details. I don't even know where I'm going to share this information. I myself, I'm a victim of heart attack. Yes, I still have the consequence of it. Yeah. I have had a heart surgery, 4 bypass, and 4 stents. Don't want anybody to feel sorry. I'm just sharing with you. Okay? Forget about sorry. Bro, this is a game. We've taken something. Okay, well, you better stop talking about that, okay, Lifter? You don't want to talk about wrongdoing here. Uh, Thanks anyway for sharing that. Uh, Thank. I appreciate your question. Why was the Native American robbed of this country? Matter of fact, now they are releasing this phrase nationwide, okay? And a lot of people are making those T-shirts. It's a big selling right now in the United States that says more or less that if you're not Native American, indigenous, you know so you are also an immigrant. Because the Caucasian American likes to say, this is our country, go back to your country, right? Now the Native Americans say, hey, we've been here before you guys, you go back to your country. So yeah, if you're not native, you are an immigrant. I don't care, I don't mind your color, the color of your skin or ethnicity. If you're not Asian, I'm sorry, if you're not a Native American or indigenous one, you're an immigrant. And I'm going to go further because I wrote down, matter of fact, something about the native today. And I came to the conclusion after observing for many, many years. Speaking of native, okay? Tank is still for you. I noticed one thing from North America, Central America, and South America. You know, all the native from this continent, they have one thing in common. You know what it is? The color of the skin and the complex, their faces and body kind of, shape. They have this Asian kind of, complexity, complexity kind of face. You know what I'm saying? And the skin too. So I'm just saying to tell you guys this. If you want, people came here first was from Asia. That's my personal opinion. no science based. It's just by observing the most of Native Americans, the most, indigenous people from North America all the way to South America. They have this similarity I found on their appearance. I have no idea. For sure, they came from Europe. From there, I'm not going to take any chance. But they like to think that this is theirs because they got here in 1498, and the rest, between 45 and 100 million indigenous people died. I noticed this about colonizers. Wherever they go, people get killed. That I know. Their job is to kill and take over. There is exceptions, of course. I'm just generally speaking, we have to be fair to everybody. There is good and bad people everywhere, all continents, and that is true. Of course, some are worse than others, some are good than others, some are better than others, right? All right, what American like brown, white color or their skin? Well, this concept and definition of American man, you know, first of all, the title American, who gave that, right? Uh, You know, I am the guy who believed in one nation, the human nation, one race, the human race. Hi, thank you for participating. I appreciate it. Oh man, I already saw you. You don't have to put that much high, okay? Be careful. Be careful. Can you play some? No, I can't, but I appreciate, okay? I appreciate your question. Folks, if you have questions about the United States, just be polite, of course, good manners. I can try to answer. If you have questions about Brazil, you see the Brazilian flag right there? It's because I'm originally from Brazil. I've been in the United States for over 30 years now. But yeah, if you have questions in English, Portuguese, or Spanish, I'll do my best. I hope it's about the United States and what's going on, stuff like that. I'll do my best. Now, if you have professional questions, I normally refer you to my Instagram page, Carlos Todd 63. I answer your questions about the job that I normally do, which is not this. This is just sharing information. But we can talk about anything like professional support. I help people open business here in the United States and all the other stuff, you know. And visas, if you have questions about visas, you can contact me on Instagram too. Okay. All right. Well, the relationship between Israel and the United States. Whew, that's a good question. Eh? Looks like Israel own the United States right now, or vice versa. You can. It's kind of hard to know who is whom right now. Who is whom? I don't know. But for humanity, I don't think it's good. If you wanna know. Now, if you ask the relationship between USA and Israel, and if you want to include in the equation, you want to include the Palestinian, I feel sorry for the Palestinian because the things does not look good for Palestinian. It doesn't matter which party is in power here in the United States. One is bad, the other one is worse when it comes to Palestinian and the health of the Middle East. That's the truth, and it's painful. The future, we don't know, but it doesn't look good. So you can ask questions about anything as long as respectful, okay? Technology identifier. You can ask about anything, you know. If I have the answer, I will answer. I'm not gonna. I will try to not to use the guess. I guess answer. I'll do my best for not doing that. But you know, we talk about a little bit about everything. We talk about politics. I'm not a party defender. I'm not pro left or pro right. I don't believe in politics, and I don't believe in believing. But let's start this way, okay? I don't believe in believing. So politics and religion to me is the mess of the planet is caused by them. All the mess that we have right now, I guarantee you there is politics and religion behind. That's how I see. This thing that you guys talk about, democracy, oh, democracy, that this is absolute an illusion. End of the day, oligarchy dominates. Power, corporations, business, money, institutions, money talk and power talk. Us, the little ones, we're just part of a game. You're just part of a game. So forget about it. Some countries, it's a bit better than others. That's how I can tell you. But they all have kings. They just change the names. Do you know that? Oh no, I have a president that was elected. Really? Good for you. That's an illusion. Okay. Um, I like philosophers. I'm towards philosophy. I would say I'm self-philosopher. Let's put this way. I have my own philosophy of life, my own way of thinking and seeing things. For instance, I truly think that the energy is important, positive energy. And I really think that there is people that carries with them a positive or negative energy. And I can feel it. I see it this way. Okay, let me take this guy here out. All right. You out. Thank you. What do you think about? I don't know what is that, Buzz guys. I have no idea what that means. Money, money. Well, money is still a necessary thing, but money as a like a paper thing, I think is going to disappear soon. This new order, new era, I believe that money stuff is going to go away. Maybe in a decade or so. I'm thinking, but I'm not an expert. You know, folks, you know what I'm thinking? For those who believe in God, believe in, if you're Christians, for instance, you believe in Jesus Christ, and if you're Jewish, you believe, you know, whatever, and Muslim, whatever. Let me put it this way. Those people, they believe in the same thing for thousands of years. Am I wrong? Am I right? So I don't know how long God or Jesus takes to fix problems, but I can tell you this. These human problems like killing each other for power and money, etc., this has been going on for thousands of years. It's not enough. So thinking about that, I was, you know, wondering maybe we should have an outside intervention. Maybe this big talk about aliens, it could be a solution. Well, I'm not pro aliens. I'm just saying, hey, you know that phrase, thinking outside the box, right? I'm not saying there's a solution because probably there is, if there is aliens out there, which I'm not saying there is. I hear a lot of talk, Aliens, the talk about the aliens is almost the same as talk about religion and gods, because we all talk about, but I personally didn't see one, and I can guarantee that you didn't see one either. I mean, face to face, asking questions, presenting solutions, and making a plan, and let's do it. It's all about, one is about faith, right? Oh, in my brain, in my mind, in my heart, your heart is this. Folks, we've been through this for thousands of years, folks. Maybe like a lot of people are talking about this big mothership is coming and all those different type of aliens. I heard about all of them, but it's all, talk, theories too. What I'm saying is, it wouldn't be a bad idea if they happen to come over, and let's see what's gonna happen. But if they are the bad ones, we're done too, huh? But when it comes to the problem that I have about religion and God is that most of them, they talk about seeing God or angels after you die. And I personally, I'm talking about myself. You guys talk about yourself, okay? I'm talking about myself. And I was a very, very religious guy, okay? Believe me. But I don't know. You know, I haven't I haven't seen one, I haven't met one that they look, hey, I've been there, I died and came back, and you know what? This is a great thing. All those angels, a beautiful place, is a heaven, this and that. I haven't. And some of them talk about hell too. Let's be more realistic. Let's live today. Whatever happens, happens. And you don't need a religion to talk about good stuff. Do your good thing. You don't need the motivation of some God somewhere to make you a human and respectful to your neighbor and do good to your neighbor, right? Be honest, be fair, be merciful. Do you need religion to do that? Really? And then if you follow this, that I'm just saying, if there is God, like you're saying, and other, figures out there, if there is heaven, there is a spiritual life, it'll be even better. Why? Because you occupied your life doing good things for yourself, your neighbor, you know, not bad mouthing anybody, not talking bad about people, not violating human rights. Is this a religion, really? Hello, bro. I'm from Turkey. Thank you, Buzz. Buzz guy, thank you. Thank you for your support, okay? Hello, bro. I'm from Turkey, so my name is Turkish. Okay. Okay, all right. Thank you. I appreciate Ebrar. Ebrar. Egypt was made by aliens. You know what? Again, I just hope one thing about aliens, okay? I'm not saying if I could choose something to believe, remember, I told you before, I don't believe in believing anything, okay? But if I could believe in something, I would rather at this moment, believe in aliens because it's a possibility. Why? Because we are on this a solar system that we don't even know much about it, right? Some say 8 planets, some say 9 planets. Some other even say, you know what, we may have more planets. You know what I'm saying? So we know nothing. I'm gonna complicate this conversation because I do that every time. We didn't even went to the moon yet. We didn't go to the moon. I know. Buzz, Armstrong, Apollo missions, blah blah blah. Guys, I'm so sorry. It didn't happen yet. Possibly will, but it didn't. And I'm sadly saying that to you. Okay? And pyramids, sorry, I kind of got distracted. I get lost all the time on my conversation. My apology, Buzz guy. Um, it's possible. And like I said, if I would believe in something, I would believe the alien thing because it is so. One thing I know, this is not about believing, okay? One thing I know, think about a very, very silly thing is thinking that we are the only ones. That's silly, right? The problem that I have with alien is the definition of time. Remember, a time as we see is absolutely wrong. Time was created by humans, you know? So when it comes to traveling, it's something that we don't know much about it. Light speed, you know, any stuff like that. If you travel at light speed, may take thousand, 100,000, even million years to make it. So that's my problem about alien. But I'm not saying that it's not possible. If you ask me, I would say it's more possible. There is more possibility about aliens than all this stuff about religion. That's my opinion. Remember, everything here, it's an opinion from someone who doesn't know much. Matter of fact, I normally say this: life, it's a learning experience. Life, it's a learned experience. That's about it. All the rest is stuff. Somebody mentioned money today, power. Everything else is just distraction. It's just stupidity. Yes, I am stupid too. But that's the thing that I would say, not believe, that I would say that it's possible. Life is possibility too. But one thing is sure, time as you see, it's absolutely not true. Big Bang or steady state, which theory you do believe? None. For one simple reason, I do not believe in believing. Now, how is possibility? Big Bang, I don't know about that. To me, Big Bang and the gods theory is almost the same. Thanks for the wow, that's a lot of hearts coming down there. Wow, thank you. Now it's coming good. Well, I got 3 people there. They're probably getting tired of my conversation. Thanks for the 6 thumbs up, and I believe you guys subscribe. I love it, but check me out. I'm not and I feel so frustrated. Oh, look, Sahan, I don't think I'm gonna talk about that. Okay, it's very personal. Okay, Sahan, it's kind of personal. I don't think I want to talk about this thing. I appreciate. I'm sorry for that. But life is experience. Yes, and it is very short. And the main reason, do you know why life is very short? Don't matter how long you live. because sorry, because time. My apologies, folks. I don't know what happened now. Let me get some water here to see. The relativity of time. That's why folks likes to talk about like seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years. All man's creation. And I'm not saying that everything is eternal. You know why? Because the word eternal and the definition of eternal is also man-made. I'm here complicating things because it is complicated for us to understand. The only thing is, do you know another very dangerous word? Truth. Folks, stay away from truth or true. This is another thing absolutely dangerous in life. And part of the problems that we have with humanity is about truth. Everybody, they do have their own truth. Forget about truth. All right? There. Hello, Kumar. Appreciate your participation, man. Thank you so much. So every time, I think you guys should write this down because I believe it's important. It took me decades to understand certain things. Okay? Absolutism, or everything that is absolute, is wrong. Absolutism is another part of the problem. I'm here presenting problems. You guys present solutions if you want. Right? So, anyway, I thank you guys for participating. So, no, let me talk about something here because it's another truth. Like I said, I don't believe in believing, and I think truth is a problem because truth, when you use the word, it gives the tone of absolutism, you know. And I normally tell people that it's at least three truths. You guys want to know? There we go. The three truths: yours, mine, and the truth. So I don't have any, so I don't defend the truth. Thank you, guys. Thank you for participating. Imran Khan, I don't know who is that person. Abdullah Hamid, I'm sorry, I probably don't know. I think I heard that name before, but I don't want to take any chance. Well, I'm originally from Brazil, NK Films, but I live in the United States for over 3 decades, okay? So I pretend that I speak English, I pretend that I speak Spanish, and I want to think that I speak Portuguese. India, well, India is a country like any other, in my opinion, facing their challenges, their problems, their solutions. I know one thing when it comes to technology and some mathematics. United States really like the Indian people when it comes to being savvy when it comes to information technologies and etc. But I'm sure as a country they face a lot of problems too in a political arena, in a human arena. But it's a humanity. And I believe in the beginning, I kind of present the main reasons for problems The only thing that I don't have is solutions. The only thing that I know is that what we have there that people are presenting for thousands of years as a solution actually is the part of the problem, which, for instance, politics and religion. That is a fact, in my opinion. Okay? Okay, what I do is one, when it comes to business advice, this is my personal thing, okay? You can check me on a Carlos Todd 63, Carlos Todd 63 on Instagram. You can subscribe there. But I provide personal, private, and professional assistance in the United States when it comes to investments, when it comes to open business, when it comes to investing business, when it comes to almost everything in a personal and professional level, advice and logistic support. And when it comes to visas, we deal with that too. Matter of fact, I normally recommend this firm, Alpha, and this is the QR code. I am the business developer. Don't ask me what that means because I don't know. You can check out visas. This is the people, and I can answer the question. They have my email there, okay? Visas, that's the business card. Professional, personal, and private assistance, go to Instagram, Carlos Todd 63. First conversation evaluation is absolutely free, okay? Just answer your question. Other than that, I'm here giving you my opinion about life and everything else, politics, etc. Kanye West, yes, I heard something. John Mama, whatever. Did you hear all this stuff Kanye West has been saying? Yes, I did. Let me tell you what I think about Kanye West. Okay, be ready. I personally don't like the guy, but but he sometimes say as it is and what it is. But generally, I think potentially he could be better. He go off too much. He got the money, the influence, and some a little bit of power. He is now facing the Jewish community in Hollywood, which I applaud him for that. But he's walking in a very, very complicated field, you know. But yes, he tells a lot of truth, his truth, of course. But I kind of sympathize with some of his ideas. But other than that, man, he does a lot of crazy stuff, and that part I don't like it. Got it? Thanks. Let me see what else here. Uh, yes, the answer, the answer I got just gain respect, love from Pakistan. Thank you, Abdul. I appreciate, man. Look, I'm just trying to be sincere and honest to myself. Okay? Believe me, if you are, if you're a religious person, a Christian, if you're evangelical, mainly, you're not going to like me. I know that. And that's because I have a lot of knowledge about religion, and you don't BS me with religion because I know what I'm talking about. And I am absolutely sure, folks, you in your country right now, I'm not going to name your country. Just think about for a second. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam, I guess. Let me tell you something. If you're in your country right now, if you're in India, India have a lot of religion there. If you're in Pakistan, if you are other countries, name it, United States, South America, Africa, they all have religions. Am I right? And they all have politics. Am I right? You're gonna tell me after thousands of years we have these two systems, religious system and politics. So we have a better road right now because of them, or worse. Look what's going on in the Middle East. What is the main cause of the problem in the Middle East right now? Religion. Do you know that? Zionism. Zionism is the worst part of religion. And Zionism got two main power, religious power in this planet, which is evangelical slash Christianity or Christianism, whatever you want to call it, and Judaism together. Let me make myself clear. There is good people on both sides of the aisle. Yes. What is bad about them is that they use religion to justify killings and occupation. And is this new? Is that new? You're going to tell me, if you know a little bit of a history, that occupation, colonialism, they didn't have religion behind. You want to tell me that? Tell me. That's why. So what I'm proposing them, they are asking me, well, I'm proposing to use our brain a little bit more, have the courage to face this horrible music and stop dancing. And changing means, thank you for the thumbs up. I hope you subscribe too. If you want to talk about change, change means one thing. We are facing this way. Change means now we're going to do some numbers here, mathematics speaking, whatever you want to call, geometry, and then we're going to go that way. 180 degree. That's change. What that means, you tell me, because there is no such a thing as one size fits all, because there is a lot of culture involved. But one thing is for sure, we are one race, one human race, and I have to say something else now. Part of the problem is because we have Christians. Part of the problem is because we have evangelicals. Part of the problem is because we have Judaism. Part of the problem is because we have Muslims. Part of the problem is because Christianity. Part of the problem is because we have religions. That's a fact. Now, if we have one human race, one planet for all, it would be better. How are we going to do that? Well, I can guarantee you one thing. It's not going to be religion and politics that's going to solve that. Why? Because for thousands of years, we've been doing the same. Hello? If you do the same thing for thousands of years, when are we going to realize that maybe it's time to change? Now, some religion is saying right now, some religious people are saying or thinking, oh, you need to have faith. You need to have hope. You need to understand it's going to be in a God's time. Jesus. Sorry. Guess what? Humanity, like you and me, rarely go over 100 years. I don't think I will reach. I think I'm departing probably pretty soon. Health conditions is not the case right now, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Why we have to bring to the future things that we don't want to take care now? We like to put in God's hands things that we don't want to face it. We like to bring faith to logical conversation. That's not intelligent. I'm sorry, folks. Hey, Jacob, thank you. I appreciate. Today I'm like inspired by aliens to talk about some stuff here. Someone's gonna not like me much. I have 11 people right there now. Thanks. Thanks for the thumbs up. Folks, subscribe. Let me take a break just to say this. Take a break, meaning I'm going to stop a little bit just to say this. If you want to follow me, just subscribe. If you don't like someone out there, send my info so they can subscribe. They're going to dislike you even more. If you, I am on a TikTok, Carlos Todd 56. I am right here on a YouTube channel, COTodd. Subscribe there. I'll send, every time I'm going to be live, you're going to receive a notification, right? Share with others if you want to. I'm also on Instagram, Carlos Todd 63, Carlos Todd 63. And guess what? On Instagram, I answer questions. I make evaluation of your situation case. If you want my professional assistance, I normally use Instagram to start. First evaluation consultation is absolutely free. Normally it's 1 hour. Okay? If you want to talk about business, etc. Now let me go back here. Hindus is on the list too. Our religion teaches us that respect humanity first. Good. But let me ask you something. Hey, look, it's good, man. You can stay in your religion for as long as you want. That's fine. But let me ask you something. Look at this, guys. This gentleman, Aman Balak, he told me something interesting. He said, our religion teaches that respect humanity first, right? That's a very good point, isn't it? But how about that? Let me ask you this, Aman. Do you really need a religion to tell you that we should respect humanity first? Do you? That's my point. I'm not going to talk about common sense because let me tell you something. If there is one thing absolutely controversial in life, it's common sense. Hey guys, did you know that when we talk about common sense, this conversation is going to go off? And if you want to go common sense slash logical, it's going to get even worse. Look what's going on in the United States right now. We are in a huge mess for immigrants, the economy, and the infrastructure of the government is upside down right now. Is this logical common sense that brought this guy to the power? And for those who believe in democracy, think again. Remember, don't believe in believing. That's my policy. Thanks, Buzz Guy, for the laugh. Thank you, Buzz Guy. We respect Jesus because he was a messenger of God. Okay. Oh, well, there was a time in life that I thought that I knew a lot about Jesus. As a decade member of a religion leader, myself for decades. Now, when you start studying the origin of the Bible, how it was made, by whom, who wrote it. Let me ask you something. For those who like or dislike, Israel or the Jewish community, okay, that's for you guys. Don't matter which size you are. It's just a question. Would you trust 100% in a book that was written by one group of people only? Because everything in the Bible, and let me tell you something, there is a lot of good stuff there, okay? That's for the record. But remember, the Bible, all the characters there, all the figures there, the doctrine, the teachings, the all the folks there, most of them are from or related to one religion and one group of people. So, do you believe in that 100%? Now, I used to have a, I'm saying, no, I'm not going to say used to have because I don't know if he's still alive. Maybe he is. I liked him very much. He was a, it's a, I would say he got this special place in my heart. He was Jewish. He is Jewish, I believe. He is still alive. He was an old man. That's what I'm saying. And I haven't seen him for a decade, probably. So he was Jewish. His wife was Catholic. That's a very interesting story. Okay. Oh, it's almost done our time here. So I used to. He used to tell me this. My wife, she's Catholic, right? He used to tell me. My wife asked me if I believe in Jesus and in the Bible, and he said I normally tell her that of course I do. He's Jewish, and he said of course I do. We wrote them. We wrote the book. Remember, part of the Bible is on the Torah, which is the Old Testament. And all the apostles, Jesus himself, well, to me, Jesus was Palestinian, according to my studies. And not only that, I'm going to confuse you guys. The color of his skin is darker. And to me, he's a very native Palestinian guy. But don't tell this to the evangelical and the Christians because a lot of them think that he's very white and kind of brown. Oh, I'm sorry, green, blue eyes. Don't tell everybody. So that's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm Balak. I appreciate. The creator is missing. Okay, he left Earth in their situation. Okay, Islam has never taught humanity. Fine, okay, be careful, guys. Let's respect everybody. I don't want anybody fighting over religion because I'm going to be very disappointed with myself if I am the cause of that because this is not the objective here. Okay? We need a religion, a true religion. No, I don't think we do, but thanks for your opinion, Aman. We don't need that. What we need is more humanity, more respect to people, more goodwill, more good actions, less frontiers, less frontiers, less fence, less walls, more inclusion. We have to stop with race. We have to stop the race organizations, black, white, Asian, darker, whiter, clean, whatever you want to call. We need to stop all of this. And believe me, religion is not solving that problem. Hello, another from India, almost sure. Rohan Singh, thank you. Well, not only the common sense is the rarest commodity, even worse, I think common sense is the hardest element by definition. You cannot find a common ground when it comes to define common sense. You see, it's more complicated. Let me tell you what, okay? Okay, don't like. Well, I don't know about that, Nick. I'm not sure. I'm not going to read that because I'm not sure what you're trying to say. And actually, I'm over time now. One day the road will end, and then in the afterlife, man's deeds will be accounted for. Well, you see, my problem, Farhan Vlogs, is this: when we talk about afterlife, I shut my mouth. 'Cause look, we can't even understand life itself, and the prospect of afterlife, it's a part of our brain that is complicated. Because when you talk about afterlife, you're going to have to bring doctrines and faith and believing. So for that, I'm going to rest my case. Now, I'll tell you this, guys. If one day after I departure, if I can figure out anything about the afterlife, and I will do, I tell people this sometimes. My most inner circle people say, look, let me tell you this. If I depart, I'm going to depart. Not if, when. If there is anything on the other side, if you guys want, I'll do everything I can to come back. And then we're going to talk about the afterlife. Okay, Farhan Vlogs, let me check it out, the afterlife, when I get there. If I get there, I think probably that is not going to happen, but who knows? I've seen some people dying next to me for different reasons. One day we can talk about that. But let me tell you, if there is anything on the afterlife, first, and I have a lot of questions, I'm going to be a big problem on the other side. And I want to come back so I can help you guys understand this life better. Because this life, there is a lot of confusion, a lot of problems, a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of misinformation, mostly by religion. And you guys agree with me. There is one thing that religion is good, is about half truth and misinformation, misleading the humanity in the name of power, control, and money. And you guys know that too. I am the enemy of the state when it comes to religion. I'm laughing, but it's ironic laugh. All right, guys. You don't know how I feel when you lose that appeal. It's like a speeding down a hill and your brakes down. Pray to God that He take that well. Yeah, I hope so, Nick. I hope so. If God exists, remember one of the characteristics everybody believe about God is His infinite love. I'm gonna grab on that one if He eventually exists. And He understands one thing about me, Nick. One thing. I've been honest and sincere, which is rare in religion. And you're talking to someone who understands religion. I do. But I'm not talking about goodwill, good behavior, honesty, mercy, etc. What is your opinion about Islamic jihadists? Well, let me find the right word for that. First, I do not believe in absolutism. Okay, Rohan Singh, I don't believe in absolutism. Anything that is radical is bad, by definition. It's the same thing that if when I insult you on your beliefs, The extremism is more than that. When you have to kill someone to prove a point, do I have to say anything about this? Then it's not about Islamic Muslims or Jewish or whatever religions out there, Christianity, evangelicals, because they all kill. Let me make myself clear. I start this conversation about the history of religion and politics. What they have in common is that they all killed in the name of their God or in the name of their righteousness. Really? If you're extreme, you're wrong. And that does not mean that they are the only extremists. They're part of the problem, not the solution. Rest my case. Judgment Day is near. Please apologize. Well, I'll hold this one. I'm sorry, Farhan Deluxe. Thank you. Hi, Uncle. Thank you. How are you? I'm okay. Love from India. Vedanta walk. Okay. I'm on black, white, brown, blue, red, all creation made by one creator. Probably. Ok, brasileiro. Thank you. Sim, sou brasileiro. Okay. Hi. Where are you from, dear? Well, I'm originally from Brazil, but I'm in the United States of America for over 3 decades. Guys, I'm gonna have to say goodbye. It's 10 minutes after the hour. Allah created everything, huh? Okay. All right, Taman. I appreciate your participation. Hey, boss guy, thank you so much. Thank you everybody for participating. Thank you for all the thumbs up. Buzz guy, I don't know if you're a member of my channel. If you're not, hey, maybe welcome to subscribe. Okay, share with everybody you don't like. Okay, Jack Leo, I want to be your friend. How can I be there? Okay, Jack Leo, subscribe. Carlos COTodd on a YouTube channel. COTodd. I'm on a TikTok, Carlos Todd 56, Carlos Todd 56, and Instagram, Carlos Todd 63, Carlos Todd. Buzz guy, thank you. Look, God versus science. Hey man, I think you got to the point, huh? Man, it's so complicated talking about religion. Do you have any idea how difficult is my situation on this side? Because in one end, I don't really like to offend anybody, right? But on the other hand, I have enough understanding of life, observing, reading. I have this philosophical side of me. I'm a self philosopher, I can tell you. But I understand the political side of a religion. I understand a lot about politics. And I have to, I feel like I have to tell you that what I think. You know what I mean? That's my situation. My apologies if I offended you that believe in something, but I don't believe in believing. I did some years ago, decade ago, but I guess I try to humble myself and say, hey, maybe there's a possibility that I'm wrong. Thank you, Buzz. I appreciate you're not on TikTok. I understand. We can talk about TikTok some other time, okay? It's a lot of things that I want to talk about the TikTok, but I don't have the time to do so. I have a lot of notes here that I didn't. You know what? Let me finish it up. This okay with this phrase that I kind of came to my mind. I wrote it down. It's my own. and I want to share with you before saying goodbye, okay? All right, are you guys ready? Let me see if I can put this in English. I'm talking about positive energy now, okay? Positive energy. Are you the person who produce positive energy? Or are you the sucker that suck it up, all the energy around you? Are you the person who have this bright light energy? Or are you, when you come to the environment, to the room, you kind of destroy that energy, that light around you? Who are you? Okay? Are you the source of positive energy? Or you're there just to sucking all the energy around you? Who are you? Do you destroy energy, positive energy, or you're the huge source of it? I just want you to think about that. I want you to identify yourself and make the necessary changes. Okay? Thank you, Ivan. My apologies, Ivan. Desculpe, Ivan. Eu comecei mais cedo hoje. Estou partindo agora. Mil desculpas, mas muitíssimo obrigado por ter participado, por estar entrando aí agora, tá bom? Mas dá uma olhada, eu vou mandar, se eu me lembro de mandar para você depois o link desse canal de hoje. Mas eu estou aí no TikTok, eu já fiz uma gravaçãozinha lá. Olha, eu fiz uma muito importante no Instagram em português. Dá uma olhada lá, que é bem direcionado à comunidade brasileira e os eventos que nós estamos tendo aqui nos Estados Unidos, especialmente em relação à imigração, ok? E deportações, etc. Olha, muito obrigado por estar aí, por participar. Folks, thank you so much. I was just talking to someone in Portuguese. I appreciate all the participation. Let me see what Ayman Balok wrote. You can find anything about science about that when no scientist was not in the road, but Quran tell what that all before 1400 years before. Okay, I respect your opinion, Aman. Thanks for that. I wish you the best, and I wish you that you can find what you're looking for. But if you didn't, and if you still want to be part of my channel, subscribe, COTodd, share with others. You know, this is the crazy dude, COTodd. If you want to learn more about me, subscribe. If you want to learn more about other channels, you can do that too. Carlos Todd 56 on TikTok, Carlos Todd 63 on Instagram, Carlos Todd 63 on Instagram. Subscribe. If there is any people who you don't like out there, you know those people that you don't really like, you despise, like you don't want to, share my channel with them. I appreciate everybody. Thank you. Hello, and we're about to leave now. Bye. You should take break now. Bye bye, sir. We believe you. Don't believe in believe me, and no, don't believe in believing anybody. Okay. But I appreciate. I hear what you're saying. I thank you so much, and I hope I see you soon next time. Sorry, we trust you. Well, I appreciate which word should I use? Trust is kind of good, but I don't think I deserve that much because I'm a weak and I still have a lot to learn. But I appreciate the word. I really do. Thank you, sir. Don't mind, okay? I respect you. I know you do. Thanks. Take care. See you next time, everybody.